Hi. We're on the floor today because that's where I wanted to sit. That's why my background looks a bit different. Um, and I'm not bouncing on my bed. You are still being propped up by a frog though, so hi frog, I am still talking to a frog. If you are a frog, perfect. Only frogs allowed on this channel, I think, from now on, is the rule. Um, I had to think today about what I actually wanted to talk about. So I have structure, not much structure, but I like putting three things in the title. So I was going to walk through three things. And the first one is that I go to the gym, and actually no, we're going to get to that. The first one is like an accountability check-in because I haven't done my voice training today. And I want to start making sure I keep a track of whether I've done it. I started work kind of late, and I like to try and get my voice training in before work. So after this video, after I stop hitting record, trans voice lessons, we're doing our exercises. We're gonna start working on raising that larynx and making that feel natural. Anyway, I go to the gym. I like to go to the gym a few times a week, and I want to keep going to the gym. So I don't do like leg day or arm day or back day. I go 3 times a week, and I do like powerlifting sets. So today I did squats. A little while back I used to go quite a bit, like a little last month I had like a bit of a month off. It's been a strange month. That's why I'm here. About a month back I stopped going, and so I'm like catching up with myself from where I was a month ago. Just fine. Sometimes we take breaks. But also it's good to be going back, and it feels nice and it feels better for me. Yeah, I took a month off because I was super busy. Like I made myself really busy, and I think there's not like a small part of that that was kind of running from the crack, you know, like that egg was cracking. And I was like, if I can stay busy, if I can just be busy, I don't have to think about that very hard. And that didn't work, but it was also nice too. I think being nicer to myself, I was also trying to connect with people more. I was spending more time with people, and I was spending more time with people who have also transitioned. Of course, being where I am in my life, most of my friends, like the majority of my friends, aren't cis. And like I've been non-binary for so long that it seemed kind of natural. You know, I mostly make friends with queer people, people like me. But yeah, no, I was hanging out with some people, and I think that really that started to do a bit to me to sort of help the egg crack. Sorry, I'm losing track. I don't need to hold my thoughts in. Talking to people, especially like to the trans femmes in my life, I was noticing. I was like, I want what you have. I don't. It's not me. The being a boy wasn't me anymore. Trying so hard. Like, I'm still gonna go to the gym. That was my point, is I still want to be strong. I like strong. I just want to be a strong girl. I want to be a strong girl. Because I do. And then I was in the shop afterwards, because my gym's like 5 minutes that way, and there's like a shop in between. It's like a big Tesco between the gym and my house. I don't think this is doxing myself. Maybe a little bit. It's fine. I live near a retail park. Good luck finding me in Britain. I was going back and I pick up like a protein bar because I like having a protein bar, and they've got so many different flavors, and I want like, I wonder if I should. Okay, I've definitely just outed myself as working somewhere that has Slack. Oops, I'm not editing. That was a Slack notification. I'm off the clock right now. Protein bars. I want to do like a review of protein bars because I like them, and it'd have to be a slow review. I might just save my protein bar until I'm talking to you, and I can tell you which one tastes the best. That'll be a bit for the next week. They've got like a week's worth of flavors. I can do that. I might have to start recording these at lunchtime though then. It's a strange kind of lonely feeling that I've got. Like, I'm not alone. And I'm not totally disconnected. It's that, like, I'm not me right now. So it's kind of hard to do any connection. And that's an odd feeling. That's a strange one. Not being yourself so hard is kind of lonely, because I'm realizing so many of my connections were based on, you know, when I say it's who I was pretending to be, it's who I was. It's who, you know, it's what got me this far. But right now, I feel like I'm just so ready to be someone else. Not someone else. I'm ready to be myself. I've been someone else. I've been someone else for ages. And that feels lonely. It feels lonely because all the work I have done to bring people into my life, you know, it's been me. I am still me. I'm not changing, but also, if I didn't know that about myself, like, what else have I got in me, like, to come out? But it's okay. I'm definitely getting there. So what else? Yeah, I like sewing. I do computers. This is my last like bit of this. I like coding. I might do coding at some point. For like a brief period of time during lockdown, I used to make coding tutorial videos on TikTok. I think one of them was how to make the trans flag. So, you know, at some point I'm gonna make a compilation of just like all the shit I like should have known. That would be funny. There are pictures of me at like 7 years old with shoulder length hair running around. Man, I have to do like a drinking game. I don't really drink, but I'm gonna have to do like a drinking. I don't really drink right now, but I'm gonna have to do a drinking game with like water. I'm drinking a lot of water. I'm drinking so much water because I'm trying to look after my voice because I'm doing voice training, which I've got to go do when I hit stop. So maybe I will. Yeah, maybe I'll show you my coding. I've not coded recreationally for a while, and I used to like making video games. Maybe there's something in that too. I'm going to sign off now, and I'm going to do my voice training. Thank you for listening. This one had more structure, I guess. I'll probably start doing more, and I'll try and work out somewhere to actually record. But it's kind of easy to think I'm gonna make videos, so I'm gonna buy all the stuff to make videos. But you know, I have a frog, and I have a phone, and I have the floor, and you have my radiator and my backpack as my background. So maybe as I change, the videos will change too. That's what we can hope for. And until then, I'm gonna go train my voice. Goodbye.